Good afternoon. So this is the time of the year where all the efforts start to pay off. The number one reason why I choose to grow these tropical fruit trees to consume the fruits. However, I'm gonna go and pick some of my fruits. When these are store bought, however, there is a reason why I'm eating them. However, before doing that though, I want to also include some of my fruits from my yard. So check it out, okay? The loquats are generally one of the earliest producing trees, tropical fruit trees. Right around this time, middle of March, end of March, not March, May is when these guys start to ripen. So naturally, I'm gonna go and pick them up. And I mean, the thing too with loquat is the fact that they are like extremely easy to grow. These guys really practically thrive on neglect. So I'm picking the low hanging fruits just because it's easier for me to pick. However, if you look at above me, I mean, it's this guy is really loaded. And the cool thing with loquat too is the fact that, I mean, good luck finding these in your grocery stores. They don't ship well. I mean, once you pick them, you've got maybe a few days before they go bad. So adding some loquat to my diet. So if you come here, there is one um, consideration. I wouldn't say it's a negative thing. It's just be mindful of it. Actually, if you come here, I wanted to show you this. All right. So this is the only tropical I've got in the yard that I need to pay close attention to, particularly with how many I can eat in one sitting, in one day. The reason for that is, if you look at it, it is loaded with unripe fruits, cherries. There is one that is super ripe, which I saw the other day, and am now having difficult time looking for it. It stands out because it's like super red. Huh, where did it go? Did something pick it up? Oh, it's right there. All right, right here. Look at this. Barbados cherry, okay? The one consideration about this particular fruit and the tree is the fact that in any given day, this is all you need for the day with respect to the vitamin C that you should be taking in. One Barbados cherry will give you enough vitamin C for the day, for the average adult. And again, let me actually show you really quick. If you look at the this tree, it is just insane, the productivity. It is, yeah, I mean, it is my recommendation that you, I don't know, don't consume more than 27 of these fruits in one sitting. You may actually, it may be toxic for you. I mean, it's one of those cases where it's too much of a good thing. But he's a very productive tree. So now, with the fruits pick, I'm gonna look at this. This is really the reason why I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, the trees are cool looking. They're very peaceful looking. But this is really the only reason why, the main reason why I plant these trees. But yeah, I mean, practically everything here. Again, granted, most of these are store bought, but down the line, I've got all these trees in my yard. This is really what I can look forward to in the next year. Actually, in the next couple of months for some of these trees. But yeah, no, lychee, kaimito, also known as store apples, uh, Kyo Savoy mango. If you've not had a Kyo Savoy mango, it's going to surprise you. I normally like to eat it green. It's not your typical average mango. It's not juicy at all. However, it is like crazy sweet and very aromatic. Hawaiian solo papaya. Also, I normally like to eat it when it's right at the stage where it's not too soft. Another papaya variety that is a bit misleading in the sense that it looks a bit unripe, but when you peel it open, it is really good and really sweet. And of course, everyone's favorite, cherimoya, and dragon's eye, the longan, which I've got so many different varieties of longan trees in my yard that, yeah, these guys are just, yeah, they're very productive. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to eat all this in one sitting. Before eating all this fruits, though, let's also try out the pineapple guava petals. These are, as most of you may know, these are completely edible. Yeah, you know what? If you can't, for some reason, if the fruits can't form, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with eating the petals from the pineapple guava flowers. Yeah. All right. Here it is. Barbados cherry, the vitamin C for the day. It's got 3 seeds, and from seeds, these guys germinate very easily. So I'll be saving these. Loquats. And some of you might know, but when picking these from my trees, I don't even wash them. Just buff them out. It's good enough. The nice thing about having an organic food forest is the fact that you can store the food scraps anywhere. Lychee. One of the few tropical fruits that I don't bother to save the seeds. The reason for this is the fact that it's going to take you potentially decades before the tree will start producing fruits for you if grown from seed. So for that purpose, I just buy an aerated unit. Longan. And one of my favorite fruits, the kaimito, the store fruit. I'm sorry, store apple. You know what? Be right back. I'm gonna get a spoon. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. With store apples, kaimitos, you definitely want to use a spoon. The thing with the store apples is there's actually some latex inside the next to the flesh. So just be careful about scooping too much out of it. It literally is it's like milk. It's hard to describe the taste, but it's very milky. I mean, just the liquid alone, it's already milky enough, but it also literally tastes like milk. Another fruit whose seeds are very easy to germinate. Seeds, there's usually about maybe 5 or 6 seeds per fruit. So now I will say the one of the downsides of getting tropical fruit trees, getting tropical fruits from your local ethnic grocery store is the fact that they are pricey. They can be extremely pricey. I want to say the store apples, they were about $10 a pound. Now, one of my favorite mangoes, Savoy, which, from what I've read, translates to from Thai to English as being eaten when green. As soon as you peel the skin, it is, yeah, smells really good.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm gonna wash it. Another fruit that's also very pricey. So hey, I'm not gonna put it to waste. 5 second rule, right? The texture reminds me of eating a carrot, a baby carrot, but the taste is completely different. It is just it's not your typical sugar sweet. That's the thing. It's just a different type of sweet. All right, one of my favorite papaya, and also extremely easy to propagate when from seed. Now, just like the name, Hawaiian solos are really they're small. They're kind of meant to be eaten individually, as in by one person. as opposed to say like the Mexican papaya varieties. Yeah, these are going to be personal size. Seeds, and all you need is one to grow. You know, I have a high level of confidence. This section of my yard is going to be nothing but seedlings in the next month or so, which is fine. In fact, that's how my the lychee volunteer there grew, as or some of my the my mesa potato seedling down there, as well as the cherimoya seedlings over there. Again, your taste differs, but for me, I prefer to be at the stage where it's not quite fully ripened yet, on the verge of ripen. It's crunchy and sweet at the same time, and it's not so messy, as in it's not dripping everywhere. Everyone's favorite, one of the world's best tasting fruits, cherimoya. Extremely easy to grow here from seed. The only downside, you knew it's coming. The only downside, which isn't a big deal, but it can be to individuals, you have to hand pollinate. In our climate, due to the lack of humidity, they're not self-pollinating. Whereas in the wild, in the native homelands in the Andes mountain region, due to the humidity and also the insects that are present there, these guys are practically self-pollinating. Not here. Hand pollinate. And when hand pollinated, I've had nearly 100% success with that flower becoming a fruit, setting to a fruit. Depending on the variety, you may get a couple of dozen seeds in here to hundreds. And the thing too with the seeds is the fact that they germinate extremely easily, and also generally about maybe 2-3 years, that's when that seedling will start producing fruits for you. So that's what most are known as, okay? Full disclosure, I'm obviously not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. However, from what I read on the internet, these annona fruits have anti-cancer properties. So, yeah. All right. So that's really the gist of it. Now, I'm going to do something that I normally do when I go to and visit other tropical regions. And that would be do go to the local food stand and get as many varieties as I can and consume it all in one sitting. So, So as usual, just because these trees, these fruits are so easy to be propagated from seeds, I'm also gonna save the seeds and just, you know, germinate them. Why not? Look at that. He's ready to pop. Mm. Okay, this was a good idea in my head, eating all this in one sitting. But in real life, because there's so much fiber in these fruits, no, my body telling me I need to stop. I'm done. So yeah, good try. Halfway there, I guess. So anyhow, yeah, I mean, again, I mean, everything you see here, I've got trees in the yard, and again, for the most part, if grown from seed, they do great here. So yeah, just grown from seed. So, all right, Heavy, good afternoon.